Yeah, I mean, there she is. She's right there. Faria! Yeah, we got her! We fucking saved her, man.
The culprits were Renans disguised as Danans?
Their intent was to turn Dohalim against the Danan people.
As a Renan, I apologize. Danans were being framed.
Ganya, please know, Dohalim would never...
You're quite the conscientious one, aren't you? You could have kept quiet about the truth, and none would have been the wiser. And that's despite the fact that you were the target of this plot.
I believe telling you was a necessity.
I agree. In fact, I feel the urge to let my fellow Danans know just how honorable you are.
Ganya...
I hope this relationship continues, takes root, and endures long after we are gone.
On my name, Dohalim Ilkaris. I vow to do all that I can to that end.
Clear all 12 character side quests and Tales of Res additional story. Let's go, I got an achievement!
Are you thinking about your friend, Faria?
I've ended up putting her through another ordeal. Avakir as well. They've been made to suffer just for knowing me. And it's likely this will not be the last time either.
It's not your fault. Your position means Danans and Renans alike are going to look at you with their own individual prejudices. One side expecting the best, while the other assumes the worst. Much like what Alphen has experienced.
I understand. No. Understanding is not enough. I should have expected something like this to happen. Whether it was to a friend of mine or someone else, it was my...
I don't know. I don't know if I got all the achievements for DLC.
I'm going to instruct them to reinforce security. Of course, we'll have to do so carefully so as not to incite the old guard. Did you think I would blame myself more?
No. You're no longer your old self.
I don't plan on going back. Besides, the situation wasn't all bad either. Avakir had a colleague who cared about him and was willing to step forward. The situation is changing, slowly but surely. If things continue this way, it may someday lead to that utopia you spoke of. One where all people are treated equal. Though, I do not know how old I'll be by the time I see such a world.
No matter the age, you won't be seeing it alone.
God! Yeah! 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 Yeah, get married! AG, I don't know if there's anything else for you. Mid-air jump is good. AG, recover. Increase mid-air damage. God, they're just zip-lining me through to get all these stats back. Like, this kid's almost done. Because now I can just get these things for him. He just keep on giving me a shit ton of SP. Do-do-do-do-do. What now? What do y'all want now? So just mainline story? Potentially, yes. Honestly, I just want to get the wedding. I just want to get the wedding questline done, and then we'll end the stream today. But, like, they keep on giving me more. It's never-ending story. Tale as old as fucking time. Hello. Are you guys friends? Are you gonna get married?
Many months support.
Many months support. You're 54 months old. Thank you so much, Hidori Subby Carl. God, it's already the time. Thank you, Carl. Big love for you. Thank you for being a part of the Cutie fam for so long, and being my mod, and always being here to deal with my stupidity. God mode. Like hell. I paid my hard-earned cash for this. But we need that food. We're starving. Sounds like quite a dispute. Care to fill me in on the details? Oh, Lord Dohalim, the Danans are buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with the false accusations. I'm simply buying the food that I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because this is the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you? I did have a family until they were slaughtered by you oh god, Renin scum. Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There isn't enough food to go around, correct? In Pelesian, business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Danans and Renins. It is unfortunate for you, but that means first come, first serve. This man has a right to purchase the food.
That can't be.
You don't understand. My father is ill. He needs nutrition in order to recover. Oh, really now? And how do we know you're not lying just so you can get more food for yourself? Both of you need to stop making accusations. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Pelesian. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there will be no long-term solution. Why don't we try negotiating with the merchants in Menacea? Vincent may have more surplus than the other nations. Perhaps we could act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with Vicent. Let's give it a shot. As you heard, we will go to Vicent to negotiate. While we're there, we will procure some food for your father. Really? Thank you. We Renins are truly blessed to have you as our guardian, Lord Dohalim. And there it is. Figures you take the Renin's side. It's not because she is a Renin. She is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I am merely a representative of Rena. It is not the position many assume that it is. Dohalim? I apologize, but we must make her leave. Okay.
Dohalim?
Are you okay? People misunderstand the position I hold, but that does not change the fact that I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so, then let's depart for Vicent.
Guardian of the Renins, huh? That's quite the title, Dohalim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renins. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
I wonder if Vicent has any people trying to come at those doors. Oh, it's right there.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh, there are people. Are you okay? Hang in there. Is this mask doing something bad? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Why are you apologizing? Pull yourself together. There are people. No. No.
Hey!
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Can we talk to you for a bit? Oh, Kasara, and Lord Dohalim as well. I am pleased to see you are well. I'm honored that you even remembered me. I didn't expect you to be back in this neck of the woods. We have a favor to ask of you regarding business. Pelesian is running short on food right now, so we were wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect, see, my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand his business to Pelesian. I'll talk to them and ask if they can deliver some of our food to Pelesian as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelesian will be glad to hear that. Thing is, the wholesale food business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menacea has changed a bit from how it used to be. Maybe that's why the crops aren't as bountiful as before. Kasara, could you do something about it? And commerce is also taking a hit. Okay, we'll talk to the Department for Welfare and see if something can be done. That would be great, thank you. God, I'm so... Why am I the errand boy? You're so reliable, Kasara. You kind of remind me of the old Lord Dohalim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelesian. If you need help with anything else, let me know anytime. Thanks, I sure will. Oh, we have another favor to ask. Do you have any particular nutritious food that you can part with at the moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sickly citizen in need. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I've just run out of stock. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I restocked, so it'd probably be faster if you go gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. You should have no problem gathering them.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So then...
You better go get started. 54-month streak of being a
So,
nerd.
You seem to have accepted your position as someone the people can rely on.
As a member of the Service Corps,
Oh, I need to
being
buy
there
a
for
boss
those in
fish.
need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
I don't think I have a boss fish anymore. I don't. Whoopsie. Hold on, wait. Let me just walk in here, deny the quest, and buy a boss fish.
So,
Oh.
Alphen,
Or it'll
how's
just
your pursuit
not
of
pay
wedding
attention.
knowledge progressing?
54 months, goddamn. Yeah. It's been a very long time.
With everyone's help, I've been able to look into several things I was curious about.
Happy to hear it.
I'm still clueless when it comes to marriage in general. I'm still in the dark on what married life is like after the ceremony is over.
Very fun. Oh, right after? Pretty good. Pretty good.
It does seem as though that would be a separate set of knowledge. You'd need a new home, furnishings for it, things of that ilk.
We're gonna talk about buying a house now. We're gonna make a house for my wifey.
A home? You need a house if you get married?
It's not a requirement, but generally speaking, it even came up in the conversation amongst the ladies that sparked your quest for knowledge. Shion said she wanted a warm home to live in, remember? It's completely normal to think of such things.
It is?
So I've heard.
Then the next thing I research will be where to live after getting married. I want to know everything that's needed.
Very well. You know, I once heard someone say, marriage is not the destination, but a new departure.
What's with the random zoom-ins?
I believe those were Droshin's words of wisdom.
Well, take the good night's sleep you have now. Once the kids enter, you'll not return to that for years. Don't worry, I'm already prepared. I just don't sleep. And this guy, yeah, I think they'll be fine. They'll just be happy. They'll just be happy and in love, and it'll be great. And oh, my heart. And oh my god, the fan fiction. God, there better be more fan fiction after this DLC.
Really? Does that mean Droshin's married?
He is indeed. Seeing as he has experience, you may wish to seek his counsel.
Fuck, who's Russian?
All right,
Oh!
let's go.
The guy, the guide. Shion's diary. Relaxing residence. Oh, we're gonna live around Vicent. We're gonna live in Menacea because it's so pretty.
Now that I think about it, life after marriage is obviously more important than the wedding itself. The wedding is a single day, but your life together after that goes on for years and years.
True. It is certainly a topic worthy of careful consideration.
Buy a boss fish, please. I don't want to go get my own boss fish. Where did I fucking even get that one? Fuck! Why do you do this to me? I just want to buy one. I can't buy a boss fish. Why are you denying me my right to boss fish buying? I have the money. I have the gall. The gall. I have to go for the other thing. Oh, return to the lady. Well, I need a boss fish anyway.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Tell me about marriage. Where's your home? How many rooms? Do you have a lot of kids? When did you get started with the kids? What's the real estate rate at?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I heard you're a married man, so...
You once spoke to me about the necessities in everyday life after marriage. Do you recall? We've come to you because Alphen would like to hear what you have to say. Can you inform him of what is necessary?
Is that so? Now that's a serious consultation. If you're going to get married, I think you first need to decide where you want to live.
No, I'm not getting married in the immediate future.
Bullshit!
just
I'm
curious
happening.
and doing
It's
some
happening this
research.
weekend.
I see. Even so, I think you'll get an idea of what you need if you picture what you want for yourself. Are there any cities you've thought would be nice to live in?
No, not really. I'd never given it any thought.
Fucking himbo moment.
You know, Shion once said that she enjoys the mood of gazing upon the snow of Cyslodia, and that doing so calms her.
Yeah, but it's so cold.
Other than that, she also mentioned that she finds the weather pleasant in Ganeth Haros.
She did? Maybe that means she wants to live in Cyslodia or Ganeth Haros someday. I was just reacting to Shion's comments. Don't read into it too much.
God damn it, man. It was obvious! God! Even the 5-year-old I can ask right now will be like, you like the pink-haired lady, right? You want to get married? You want to kiss in a tree?
Of course, we would never.
If you don't have any strong preference on where you want to live, maybe you should spend some time traveling around.
That's what we do right now. I want to get married now. Hi, TZ. How you doing? Don't mind me, I'm just fangirling.
Cast aside your preconceived notions and look around with an objective eye. You'll likely discover some conditions you can't compromise on.
Thanks. I think it's worth a try. Should we start by visiting Cyslodia then? I can see what Bregan has to say too.
By all means. I think it's smart to learn about marriage and all it requires well in advance. Married life is like a long journey. If you don't care for and support each other, it won't last. The most important thing is to discuss and understand each other. Two people living together.
We've strayed quite far from the matter at hand. And it seems this is going to take a while yet.
Not as long as the speech you gave at Kagari and Notio's wedding.
My apologies. Are you in a hurry? I still have more to share.
Thanks for your help, Droshin. You can tell me the rest the next time I see you.
Homes in Cyslodia are constructed to withstand the snow. That's one of their good points.
I never thought much about how a house is designed. This is all so new to me.
We need to start keeping an eye out for this kind of stuff. Wandering aimlessly won't cut it.
Oh, I didn't read her diary. Hold on. That's not it. Diary. Did it? Did Rinwell discover my secret? Alphen and Dohalim were whispering to each other, or so I thought. But when I tried to get closer, Rinwell came over and started talking to me. She was obviously trying to stop me from overhearing them. Don't tell me you're in on this too. Too, Rinwell? Have you discovered my secret after all our time together? I was hoping you alone would be there for me, no matter what happens. No, I shouldn't doubt her. Maybe she really did just want to talk. But what if? What if? Going to bed now, Engel. Good night and good luck. Thank you. We'll be ending the stream soonish as soon as I'm happy and content with this marriage proposal. I'm going to make this boy stay up for hours until I'm satisfied. I'm sorry, where is he? He's in the Central Plaza. Fine. No, not that one. This one. I enjoy this game, but I can't stand how healing works. What in particular is your issue with it?
If only we could have
the
wind to get here.
Obviously I can't fix it for you. But at least I want to understand better what is your concerns. Come on. Load faster. I know there's a lot of people in here. Come on. You just immediately throw me into it? Okay. Thanks to all of you, the nation's springing back to life. I can never thank you enough. Don't mention it, Bregan. You helped us just as much, if not more. What the hell is happening? What's this little festival you have here? What, am I supposed to come back and then I see the conclusions to everyone's plots? I hope the people here can grow closer, even if just a little. Or so my dad would say, break down the barriers inside their hearts.
Right.
That's easier said than done, but I'll continue working towards that goal. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a small thanks from everyone in the nation. Here, take it. Oh, really? Thanks. We'll put it to good use. There was talk of erecting a statue of Zephyr, but I figured you'd rather have something useful for your travels. My dad wouldn't want a statue anyway. Thanks, Bregan. Money! What the fuck is that? What a wonderful performance. How thoughtful the Silver Source to let us enjoy music in Cyslodia. I agree, it feels like my body's starting to move on its own. God, it's kind of laggy here. What the hell? It's probably all the, like, the confetti. A bunny? Like a pig? It's fluffy. It's fluffy? And chubby. I've never seen one before. Is this what a rat pig looks like? Oh my god, I hope they're not super fucking cold. Red girls. Oh, they don't have something new to say. The Hero girls. There must be something we can do, don't you think so too? Huh, even so, I'm not strong or smart like a hero, but I'll think about it. Dad, what are the dolls doing? They're really cute. It's a puppet show. They're doing a story called The Owl's Gratitude. I never even dreamed I'd be able to enjoy a puppet show in this plaza. So true. This is all thanks to reconstruction going well. I'm glad to see everyone being so happy. Yeah, it does not like me moving the camera around this much. Sorry, Bracken's over here.
What? You're looking for a place to live?
Healing requires cure points, and gel required to replenish cure points are 3,000 gold apiece. I can see your point. If especially in a fight you're using gel, it does cost a pretty penny. But you can also, there are ways to, you know, negate the problem of, like, yeah, always starts, like, this is the second time I played this game, and at the same spot, because of, like, getting the armor, like, getting, weapons and crafting them and shit, I became broken Lenegus. This is the second time that happened that happened when I was playing this game, that I became broke in that exact same area, after having so much money up to that point, because of the weapons. But there are things you can sell to negate that, like the dog tags, the iron chunks, and you don't always have to replenish. If you're running low on cure points and you know that you're low and you don't want to use your gels, you can quickly go to a camp and just rest for a bit and, you know, just reset. There's nothing wrong with grinding, especially, it just makes you get more levels. But if you are playing like me, where you're constantly at 1 HP because you like to do the big funny numbers, I can see where the issue is. I've only really had the problem of no money because of the crafting. But after that, I usually run by really fine with just using the gels. I keep a good stock of 10 orange gels on me every time, because that's the one I use the most that I buy. I keep the, like, higher level gel, like the what the fuck is the higher level one? What's the 61? Whatever. I use the orange gels because they cure 30%, and 30% is a good manageable ground if I need some cure points, but not a lot. I go for that one, and then I only use the higher level ones in, like, emergencies, like big boss battles, where I really need cure points, a lot of them now, or else things are gonna hit the fan. So I usually only stock up on orange gels and life bottles to keep myself afloat. And I do pretty alright with that system.
We're gathering information about marriage. More specifically, we're currently looking into the process of house hunting.
Sounds complicated. I don't know anything about all that, but we'll welcome you with open arms if you want to move here, Alpha.
I think every place will welcome you with open arms, besides Pelesian. I think Pelesian people will probably get a little pissy. Just because the Renans are be like, ah, another Danon. And it's the Blazing Sword, for that matter. Wait, and Heos will also be like that. Okay, there's like a few places that'll be okay with it.
Thank you for saying so.
Thing is, there are some difficulties with living here, as you know.
Be cold.
For one thing, there are more disputes between fellow Danons here than in other nations.
I'd hope they'd all get along better after they were freed. But I understand things still have a ways to go.
The other thing is that, in general, Renans aren't allowed into the city. You get lots of Renans coming to see you, don't you, Alphen? I know you've got both Renans and Danons in your crew.
Yeah, that could be a problem anytime Renans want to come visit.
The last issue is that the land around Cyslodia is barren. It isn't easy to secure the food you need. We're not starving yet,
but there's not much by the way of access.
So, if someone with, say, an incredibly high metabolism were to move in, it would put more strain on the food supply?
She'll eat the entire stock of food in this country.
I had the same thought. Even if I'm comfortable, the person I live with may not be.
Yes. I think it's important to keep that viewpoint in mind when looking at other cities as well.
Thanks for talking with us, Bregan. I'm not looking to move just yet, but when the time comes, I'll remember everything you said.
Been a pleasure. Come by any time. Gathering information, house hunting. You got some big life changes planned there, Alphen? If it is what I think it is, nah, I won't pry. Good luck, Alphen.
Thanks, Bregan.
Now then, shall we depart for Pelegion? I will refrain from shamelessly recommending it, though.
Yeah, let's. The more places we can visit, the more informed I'll be. Plus, we can talk with Ganya to see if he has any advice. Going to Cyslodia really helped me understand some of what's important when deciding on a place to live.
If we continue to observe different locales, we will be able to understand more clearly what type of location is best.
I need to be over here. I need to go get a boss fish. I think I got it from here. I think this is the only place I actually fished. I can't remember. Excuse me, gentlemen. I don't feel like fighting. You can only get gold from finding item boxes, doing side quests, and selling items. Yeah, but that's like you. Okay, yeah, fair. There's no way to getting money from the fights in this game.
Good idea.
Pardon, wait.
I'll go for that one. All right, once more from the top.
I did not get the boss fish from here. Where the fuck did I get the boss fish? I don't have many places to fish. Where the fuck did I get that fish? It's not in Nia's. Did I get it from Alden Lake? Maybe. There's no fishing spot here. There's no fishing spot at the ranch. Not at the Cint, not in the training grounds, not in the palace. There's a fishing spot here. Did I get it here? Did I explore over there? Uzbek doesn't have it. The Waste doesn't have it. Because I can't even go to the fishing spot there. Berg doesn't have it. There's a fishing spot here. I just checked. It's not there. So I don't have many options for fish. I think the only time I fished actually in this was when I first went to try for it, and it, I just want to buy a boss fish. I mean, fucking don't want to fish myself. Worked so hard for this in base game. Didn't get it here. But yeah, in all fairness, you don't get money from fights, but you do get the things that you can sell. Like if you look at how much money I have, I don't think I used my DLC to get money in this run. I don't think so. I think maybe I used it for the skill points just because I was really butthurt about that. Not wrong one. No, I did use money. But I did run, I did use money here. Well, that's from having, like, I don't know, pre-order. There is ways to make money. You don't have to buy armor from... You don't have to buy armor from the vendors too much. I only did it once in this run. And you can make this kind of money. You can sell excess things. Like if I said had 99 keen gigafangs, I could sell some of those because you don't need this many. I just happen to always have a huge stockpile because I'm lazy and I forget to do that. Can't forge anything right now because I haven't been doing anything. You can sell your excess ranch meat. And when you go to buy, I just get just the orange shells and just the life bottles. And yeah, it can be pretty pricey, especially when you're crafting at the same time or doing the accessories. But I found ways to like work around it. But I won't deny I did cheat in the main run to get money when I was stuck in Lenegus. You're not fishing here. I'm sorry it's a struggle, but hopefully you do like other parts of the game that's not part of this problem.
That was quite the little adventure.
It wouldn't
we
be
went
very
on.
fair to have to buy any DLC just to get money extra from it. Please tell me I fished here. After this, I can't think of any other spots.
There's something in the water.
God, where the fuck did I get this boss fish that I was in my pocket? Fuck. Where? I used it in the wedding dinghy. Can I seriously can't buy one? I have the money. Maybe... Oh, let's like fast travel back over here. I'm lazy.
I guess camping isn't so bad.
Sucks. Oh, you can also sell your old gear, like these things. I wouldn't recommend selling old weapons because you'll need them later for crafting, but you can sell the gear. You'll never need that again. The boss fish, where is it? No, I don't... I'm about to cheat again! Just because I can't fucking fish. I'll do that off stream. Y'all don't need to suffer with me. For now, I'm gonna go to Polygon and talk to Ganya.
Always good to be back.
You burned through side quests because you had some items racked up from grinding. Yeah, it's easy to burn through the side quests in base game. But you'd be, since you keep on grinding, honestly, grinding enemies whenever you can, just for like the things that they give you that you can sell, or putting on things like increase ore drop rate or things like that, or having accessories that also increase ore drop rate. I don't have it in this one, but I have it in base game. Just to get a lot of gold chunks, that'll make you rich as shit.
Did you need something?
Yes. How are houses here?
Can you spare some time if you're not?
Can I
busy with your
really
duties?
make my wifey happy if I live here? I mean, it's kind of pretty.
I've always got time for you. I still owe you a huge debt. After all, it's thanks to what you all did a year ago that we regained the most important thing a human has. The ability to think.
All we did was help. It's you guys who actually took it back.
Even then, I still have a debt owed to you. So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm trying
Can
to
I live
decide
here?
where I want to live a little further down the road, when I'm ready to settle down. We're traveling around to various places to see how they strike me. Now we're here. So, how's life in Polygon?
Hey, it's great that things have calmed down enough for you to think about settling down, even if it's still a ways off. But as far as living here, look, it's a beautiful city, and Renans live here comfortably. The problem is, Danans can't say the same. Plus, there are probably more than a few Renans here that would be less than pleased with your presence.
I guess it isn't the best for me. The city being beautiful is important to people who care about aesthetics, but...
I think Ganya is right. Polygon is far from ideal for you, at least in its current state. If our efforts are met with continued success, perhaps one day it will be a city where anyone can live without issue. If possible, it would be great to reach that point before you've chosen a place to settle.
I'll be working hard towards that goal myself. You once told me that you fight against anyone who uses force to take what doesn't belong to them.
That's right.
I really took those words to heart and decided I wanted to help create a society free from hate.
Good job,
Never
Ganya.
let me down. Never betrayed my trust. This time, I want you to trust in me. I will make this city a suitable place for you and your future family to live.
Aye.
All right. I believe you.
Future family. Kids?
I'm glad we came to Pelegion.
Why
even
for
though it was for
kids?
my own personal reasons. It gave me the chance to talk with Ganya and you about these kinds of things.
So, what should we do next?
Tensions are still high there, so I'm not sure if it'd be right to take anyone's time with my personal issues. I think we can rule out Nies. I'd cause way too many problems for Beifan, and I wouldn't want to do that to him.
Plus, he's got kind of not in the right headspace right now. The nicest way to put that.
We keep in touch with Nies through trade and the occasional information exchange. If the opportunity arises, can I let them know you've begun thinking about your future?
Sure, as long as you don't make a big deal out of it. I'm really just doing some research for now.
Should we return to Vicente then? It is a relaxed and cozy place after all.
Who could we talk to there?
How about Kisara's friend, Legio? She can likely offer opinions from a viewpoint different from Droshan's.
Good idea. Let's go see if she'll talk with us.
Oh yeah, the gameplay is super duper fun. So flashy that it really doesn't like strike any kind of boring note in my
I'm
head.
not sure what options will be left. I had no idea it was this hard.
Plus,
to find a place to
going for
live.
those hard ass combos,
Glad
pretty
I had a
good.
chance to experience it for myself.
And if you get
The
bored, you can play as other
situation changes
characters.
by the day. Even if it was difficult this time, it may not be the same in the future. Plus, Legio's a reliable person to go to for advice. I bet she can provide us with useful information.
I'm sorry, lady that's worried about her dad who's ill. I have to go fish, so you gotta give me a second on that one. Goes all the way down there. Oh yeah, right. This is fast travel! Yay!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
There's no one with mask on over here, even though this is like the way to Nias, okay? It's weird that they're over towards the Tilsida highway or whatever. Did I miss her? I just ran right past her, didn't I? Whoops. There you go. Hello.
Legio, sorry to bother you. Can we chat with you about life in Vicente?
Oh, I'm happy you'd come to me for advice.
But life in Vicente? Why? Is someone going to move here?
I'm considering it, but I haven't decided or even thought about a lot of details. For now, I'm traveling around and trying to find a place that would be nice to settle into once my journey is over.
Is that so? Well, I think Vicente is a great place to live. But recently, the population is exploding, and there isn't much space. We're getting overcrowded.
Guess there are downsides to Vicente's skyrocketing popularity.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
kind
going
of
to
figured
live
it'd
in
be too much
Menencia,
here.
There are other options besides Vicente. For example, you can build a house near Traslita Highway just outside of town.
Outside of town? That thought hadn't occurred to me.
I know a really nice spot. However, it's currently inhabited by a gigantic Zoogle.
You know what I gotta do? For my future! Beat it up!
Well then, perhaps we can take care of that problem when we go scout the location.
Well, we know what place they did settle down. It was an empty green field. That could, well, kind of like, outside of Nias got pretty green after, like, the merger. Like, it's nice, like, in green outside of Nias. So it could either be in one of those houses outside of Nias, because I thought one of those houses when I first started was their house. Or it could be outside on the highway, because that's another good spot. So yeah, it's either here or around Nias, and I'm not really sure about Nias. I would like to live on the highway if I had a choice.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Would you please?
Okay, we'll take care of it. We can't build a house if Zoogles live there.
Thanks. I appreciate it. By the way, I apologize if I've got the wrong idea here, but if marriage is the reason you end up relocating, then can I have your wedding bouquet?
No! I want
already
Kisara to
told
have it.
Kisara, but I heard that if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll always be single and alone.
So you're where she heard that preposterous rumor?
Heh. Heh.
All right, let's go take care of the Zoogle on Traslita Highway.
That land will be important if you want to develop it in the future. We must eliminate any threats that lurk there.